Yeah, it's like January. It's freezing. It's bloody windy. It's bloody wet. And I tell you what a crap year we've had forever. And here we are. I'm at the Arnold site. It's called Cockliffe Country House Hotel. 1678 it was made. There you go, front lawn. All looking very nice and green, especially with this weather. I mean, the only good thing is, with the weather, everything's alive. We just need the warmth. We really do need the warmth. So yeah, I mean, God, what a year. This time last year, we've been in our hot tub for like 2 months. We've been in since March. Costs us a fortune, electricity manager, but yeah, and this year, not a bloody sign. No, nothing. So every morning when I come to work, I have a walk around and I check the site to make sure there's nothing happened. And look how nice and close to the countryside we are. And 2 horses in the background. Here we go. Hello, horses. Yeah. Horses. Just look at me for wanker. I spoke to one this morning, he just looked and he's giving me the eye and he's like, what a twat. Can't fault him, to be fair. I'd be thinking the same if I'm there and you're sat in a nice warm car and you're there in the rain. Some dickhead's talking to you, think. Anyway, yeah, so the weather's crap. And yeah, we've all had enough of this crap weather, haven't we? Hey, they opened the pubs up outside. No one can do it because there was warmer days in February. Now, if you look down here, you'll see on the floor level, Primula candelabras, beautiful, all the way down. This is the walkway to the kitchen and the bar area. And someone left the lights on last night, obviously. The bar's in there. I've never actually been in the bar, to be fair. No, I have been in the bar once, but I've not been for a drink, obviously. It's not been open. Not the whole time I've been here. So the wedding room at the back of me just here. Yeah, all's good. And I just checked to make sure that nothing's going off. So tonight, 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's all good. Wraggys TAPROOM. We're going to go from stouts. We're going to go like an evolution of stouts. From old stouts, like Mackesons, really. I mean, it's more of a chat than hotels. It's just a chat for an hour and a half, rather than an actual review. But, you know, we'll talk about Mackesons, because I've still got some Mackesons. And then we'll also chat about Murphy's, you know, slightly newer sort of stout. Let me rub that camera. There we go. That's better. Murphy's. From Murphy's, we'll go to Guinness, but this version of Guinness is the Surga. If that's how you say it, I don't know. The Surga version. And then after that, we're going to have a drink of North Star 2. Possibly the best stout in UK supermarkets. And, well, I think so anyway. And at £2 a can, you get it in. Yeah, it's decent, Yeah, so I'm just checking the bin area because the light's on for some strange reason. So, part of my jobby is to be nosy. And yeah, looks like the bin men have been. The lights come on again. Someone had to turn the electricity off. So yeah, 7 o'clock onwards. I've already put the scheduled it in. That's one good thing about StreamYard. At least you can schedule stuff in. So I'm gonna get my wellies on in a minute because I got bloody wet feet yesterday, and I'm not getting wet feet 2 days on the run. Today I'm planting. Yes, it's raining, but as any gardener will know, it's not the nicest weather to actually plant in because it gets muddy. But you plant in the rain, stuff grows so much quicker because you're already watering it. They're not losing water. You're, as you can see in the background, Le Chateau in Nottingham, a French chateau in the Nottinghamshire countryside. And so I'm walking past loads and loads of plants that I've planted. You'll see the path edge here, along this path edge, there's thousands and thousands of plants that I've planted. And it's to screen off this area here, where the pinky flowers are, wildflowers. It's to screen all that area off, because that is like, it's a cesspit basically. Turns shit and piss into water, apparently. For want of a better word, you know. So everything's looking good. Loads more plants planted here. You can just see it. Yeah, all the way along to the blue. Thousands of plants planted here, all grown by me. And eventually, because everything takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And so yeah, let's get on to the final little thing, a rant. Now, I know there's lots of, there's a real unfairness in this world, and a lot of it, you know, let's be fair, fucking slugs have been at me dahlias, bastards. This is a new dahlia border I'm planting. So this area here is where all the piss and shit that gets all squished and squashed up all comes, and it drains into here. And obviously in the summer months I presume it gets a bit smelly. Well, I'm putting a laurel hedge around here, and then dahlias and antirrhinums planted through. It looks like something's been at them. Fucking slugs, bastards. Slug pellets are going down. I've got eggs as well, eggshells. I'll fuck them up. Yeah, little shitbags. The thing is with planting, you have to plant triple the amount to cope with that, and still put slug pellets down. Yeah, I mean across the UK, and it's obviously not just in the UK, but obviously in the UK, you know, is where I live. So the inequalities of the system for parents. You know, when parents split up, someone has to pay the maintenance, and you know, our good friend Scott on Wonder, Scott, you know, I feel so sorry for the bloke. The other day I watched him, and you know, it's so unfair. This in life, this can cause people. You wonder why people commit suicide and have bad mental health when they're treated so unfairly by. Everything's growing as well. Look at all my little veg. Loads of little seedlings in here. They're not very big at the moment. They're only babbies, but they're all growing. Lettuce, broccoli, cabbage, and so on and so forth. Spinach, kohlrabi, kale. Oh my gosh, that bloody wind. And yeah, it's just so damned unfair. And it's like no one listens to you. And for me, if you're paying, unless you're a bad person, then bad people don't deserve anything in life. You know, bad people are bad people. But if there's no valid reason for you not to be able to, you're paying your CMS. There's no valid reason for you not to be. No valid reason for you not to get access to your child, and this ought to be a part of the CMS thing where, yes, if you're paying, then you deserve access. It's as simple as that. Unless you're a bad person, then fair play, you don't. But so sad, isn't it? You know, it's such an unfair world. And why is the BBC and people like that not saying anything? Because all they care about is to shit stir, and not to actually post relevant things. They just want to jump on the bandwagon, and then, like all the media and press these days, they're all shit stirrers. Don't trust them, don't like them. Anyway, I need to get on with something. I've just done a check of the site. The site's okay. Freezing, it's wet, and it's going to oh shit. Oh dear. Miserable. Cheers all, hope you have a great day. I'm going to have a fun one. Cheers.